Hello guys, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. It's autumn again. Let's have a look on the seasonal events for this week. See what we can win, what we have to do, and stuff like that. Map, we changed the filter and we put it on seasonal events and PR stunts. We have a classic muddy special. Dirt racing series. By the looks of it, C class 600 is the maximum. We have a playground here. Infected Flak Russian King with a Retro Muscle A800. What do we have here? A speed trap. Okay. S1 Rally Monsters Championship. Some street scene, B class road racing series, and a danger sign. That's it for this week. The seasonal objective is 244 meters. That seems to be a lot. We need something which can take jump. I have a motor here which is hardly drivable, but it has super speed. Performance. I think it is the blue one. I think. I have another one with handling as well. Both of them are in X class, so yeah, it's this one. Sort of hangs on the ground, but it can do 294 miles an hour. But I think this is a bit of a tricky jump. Get out of the way with your lantern. $2.90. So we need more speed. That's gonna make it tricky. This thing doesn't really like off-road, let's call it that. Yep, see what I mean? Take the other motor to actually make that. It's not gonna work with this one. We need the yellow one, I think. It's a setup for Goliath, so this can take corners, but not so sure how it does in off-road. Not the only one trying this. The 65, that will do. Should complete. Seasonal objective completed. Usually that's a super wheel spin. It's no different this time. So that's done. Where is the other thing? As you can see, seasonal objective in gold. What is this here? 397. Wouldn't pay attention. 397 was my record, but not sure what the seasonal objective was, but we just completed it. That's easy. What is this? Road Racing Series 700. That's B class maximum. Let's see what we have. I don't even know if I have a car tuned for B class. Let's see. Expert drive avatars. Okay. I think my thing is still on New Racer. For the championship that we do with the rally, we put those things. Yeah, of course. Experts we need. The rest is fine. For the rally championship in our club that we do, we put the thing on New Racer so that we don't have any problems with the AI in that championship. It's more of a time attack thing than anything else. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can use. P700.
Great to see you've signed up to another autumn championship. I'll try and find time in my schedule to come watch you drive.
What on earth is this? Holy moly moly. We can only use that then, apparently. Okay. That's a problem. GMC Vendura. My god. I'm gonna keep this simple. See if there are some tunes available. If not, then I'll tune it myself, but S1 tunes. Really? $330 kilowatts. This one has 445. 285. That's pretty power. Okay. One of these two. I guess we go for this one. Probably will not steer at all, but we'll see how we do with it. Yes. Let's buy that. Although I'm saving up for 100 million to buy the last 10 cars in the game, which are 10 million cars that I need. Let's drive that thing for a bit first. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting, I already know that now. Because this thing doesn't steer, and it's Princess Street and something else, and Holyrood, I think. Princess Street and Holyrood, we definitely need steering, but we'll see. Everybody's driving the van, apparently. Let's have a look. Starting grid. Yeah, everybody's driving the van. Really? Really, AI? That's no brakes either. Yeah, maybe an exam. Stupid rabbit cars. Steering is optional. Use some handbrake to take turns then. That will work. Coming from the footpath barely takes a turn. No AI near us, so don't have to worry about them. 20 points for our championship. Okay. Really? Also the other Edinburgh circuit, which is even worse steering wise. Sorry. Excuse me. No steering. Yes, we know we have to use the van, unfortunately. That's what we have with these seasonal events, is that yeah, B class, C class, whatever is not used in this game at anyway, only in seasonal events. So nobody has cars tuned for this. One lap and the AI is already behind us. So unless we miss a checkpoint, we should not have a problem with this thing. Oh, not the tires. Nobody to be seen behind us, so not a problem for the second one either. Guess we're gonna get a good copy here. $40 points collected. And now we have to go to Holyrood. Just drive there, it's a mile away. Get out of my way. AI drivers. Might actually be a problem on this track. The Hollywood Park circuit. Hopefully we don't have to do 5 laps. Only 3 will do. Yeah, whatever. See you later. Mr. AI driver. Nobody there anymore. After 1 lap. Let's redecorate Edinburgh a little bit. Forza yet, by the looks of it. That's a bit quiet. $60 points for the RFDs. That's what it's gonna be. But this was only for a super wheel spin, if I'm not mistaken. So we have to look around to see where the cars are. Still on the run, complete the championship. 3 stars. And we get some money and some wheel spin and super wheel spin. Here's a super wheel spin. And a wheel spin and some credits probably. Yeah, 15,000. And the van can go back in the garage to never come out of it again. And we are back to level 1. Apparently. Money, always good. I don't want cars. I have all cars. Yeah, it was a good tune. It did the job, so we like the tune. Give the man a little boost. Okay, what else do we have here? What is this? Again, B-class, a retro hot hatch. Let's have a look what we can win there and see what kind of cars we can use. Because also here, we will not have a tuned car. More than likely. Championship, what are the eligible cars? We have some C classes here, a D class. My goodness. I don't even have nothing is in B class. Let's bake the Golf or something. A Fair Lady Z 1994. That is what we call the 300 ZX here in Europe. That we can win here. Expert Drivatars, that's fine. We are on Expert. With a maximum of B class. But wait a minute. Let's do that a bit differently, shall we? Let's see.
I've heard a lot of good things about this autumn championship. Suppose I'll be hearing more now that I know you've signed up.
Very nice. So it is B class maximum, but we can also just use C class, obviously. And if we use this Acura thing here, that's C596, that's almost at 600 maximum. Let's try that. Don't even need a tune for that, we just drive the thing stuck. The AI normally adjusts itself, will also keep in C class, I hope. Otherwise we might have a problem. But we'll see. Starting grids, no, they also all drive C class, so this should not be a problem. Whenever this thing finds third gear. Yeah, of course. Traffic might play a role in this. Get away. I want the inside. Come on, move. Akura. Bit of a different driving line. That should do it, unless we ran into a tram or something. Stock Akura. Integra. That actually works. At least on this track. We have some wheel spins and super wheel spins to turn around at the end of this. One down, two to go. Right behind us actually. Nighttime. Showdown at sundown. The escorts are better here. Oh sure, but 3 traffic cars. Really? Sure, sure, sure. Can't hit anything, or you're completely behind. Let's see. We might actually have a problem. Depends a bit who finishes second and third, and so in the last race, oh, we have to do all this thing all over again. The monument wins. Oh, another one of those. Bit of a dead gear in third, low RPM. Okay. We're going to win, but the problem is that the escorts are pretty good and they're always 2 and 3. I don't think we have enough points. Because of that second stupid race. Oh, we do. Showdown at sundown complete. Which gives us the car. There it is. Unlocked. But yeah, if you mess up like the second race, then you probably need to win the other two. Don't need to win every single race, as long as you win the championship, everything is fine. Almost level 500. That means we're gonna go to 4-star prestige soon, I think. This one is gold. This one is gold. And why is all this rubbish on my map again? This is a co-op, which we will do later. This is also completed. This is more than likely also a co-op. Here we have a dirt racing series, and that is complete. So we'll do this one first. See what the thing is here. A quartz regalia we win here. Okay. Let's have a look on the cars. We can use a bunch of rally cars. Most of them I have. None of them I have tuned. It's very nice. What is the restriction here? C class.
I've been looking forward to this autumn championship for ages. I think you'll enjoy this one. What am I saying? Of course you will.
Only 2 events. I need to think about this. C512, C544. That's not good enough. I think we can better go with the Alfa Romeo, which is almost 500. That's almost at the max of D class, and just do this in this thing. That should put the AI also in D class, so they're only in worst case scenario they're gonna be 10 points above us, but that's it. If we take that C class, we're gonna be up against C591, 592, and so no good. You can of course tune the car, but I don't bother with that for seasonal events. Let's have a look. They are all lower. They are in the mini though. Might be a problem. We'll see. Only 2 events for this thing. An A to B race. Excuse me, coming through. By the looks of it, not a familiar track to me. So this is probably the community championship, which goes with blueprints from certain people. But I'm familiar with this track because this is basically my stage for the RDTM championship. This part here. Excuse me. Get out of the way with your mini. Oh yes, nice try. Dodgy maneuver. But we have been racing on this same area all week long in our RDTM Rally Championship. Only this guy has put the checkpoints pretty narrow, I must say. Currently we are visiting the farm. Okay. That will do. Lancia Fulvia in stock. Okay, where was the other one? Here. I think you can use another car for the second race if you want, but we are just gonna stick with it. Should have a look on the map maybe, but yeah. Oh, this is get out of the way with your minis. Oh my god. This is a circuit thing. 3 laps. Want to steer. Then we handbrake, smash it into the wall. Velvia does not like that corner. That will do it for the community, I think. I think it were only 2 events. Yep. And I think it also gives us 2 cars. But we'll have a look into that in a second. It definitely unlocks the Quartz Regalia. And there's also a trophy truck version of that thing. And more than likely that will be in the mastery tree of the one that we have just won. But we will have a look into that to see if that is the case. If not, then we have to go look for it. But we just do the championships first, and then we deal with all the rewards. And again, the whole whatchamadoodle is on the map, and you have to reset the filters, because this game does not remember anything. Sort of like streamers modding. Gold, gold, and gold that we have completed, those 2 as well. So, we have a co-op championship. And we have this playgrounds thing here. I think that the co-op is gonna be the most fun. I am totally not into this playground crap thing here. That's for kids in my opinion, but we will have a look. Where is that thing? Over there somewhere. Autumn Games. Yeah, whatever. What's the deal here? The first place is a Bone Shaker, which we already had once in Forza, but yeah, that's what they are already doing. About a half year into the game, and they are giving away cars which normally were only wheel spins and all of the rare cars. Last week it was the Lotus 211, this week it's the Bone Shaker. Which means A-Class is going to be completely dead in online racing because everybody will be driving the Bone Shaker, because that thing is a bit too OP. You can do winter, dirt, road, street scene with it, we all with the same setup, and that thing works. We have the Playground Games 5 events, and we probably have to win that thing with our team. Holy moly. Oh, here we go. Oh. The PI is 800. Oh, I don't want to cancel it. Just let it wait here. We have several cars in 800. And now we have to wait. That's how it goes. 2 minutes till the next event starts, and then you can do matchmaking, and then you have to find a team, and you have to win with your team. Last week we were a bit lucky because the other guys just completely disappeared. After 2 events out of 5 or something, they all left the lobby, which meant that they basically gave up, and that gave us a 5-0 or a 3-0 victory, and we won the Lotus 211 very easily. Didn't even have to do all these games, stupid games in my opinion, but it's random and you have to do this in co-op, and half of the people have no idea what to do. You have this infected thing where you have to either tag the other players or survive, but you can untag your teammates. It's a whole simply procedure, but yeah, those who are not familiar with it. Flag rush, the same story. One team has to score flags, and then the other team has to try to score more flags in a less amount of time. Stuff like that. And then the crown is, yeah, basically whichever team can get the crown for 10 minutes wins. and there are 2 crowns in each team, so you can take away the crowns from the other team, and then you have all 4 crowns in your team and just drive around as long as possible. And when you do have the crown, you will slow down after a while. The game is slowing you down, so it makes it easier for other people to hit you and take your crown. So it all depends on the team, and that is a bit of a problem when you play co-op events in this game. Also for online racing, other people don't know the tracks, or they don't know the free roams or stuff like that. So you have to go in with your own team to be sure that you at least have some drivers who can drive. Do you want to begin matchmaking? Yes, that would be nice. Now we're just gonna look for other players and hopefully it finds some. Otherwise we're standing here half a day. And it will be the same with that other championship. That is also co-op. What do we know? We have found 4 players. Which apparently is good enough. Because the thing starts. Very nice. We can use A class, and they give us here a bunch of these. My goodness. Untuned cars, obviously. Let's pick the Corvette, whatever. Of course, you can tune this to A800, but yeah, that's all fine. But it doesn't matter. This is not a time attack, this is not a race, this is just about getting flags away and stuff like that. We have a full team, that's already something. We have a king, crown thing going on, so we probably have 2, yeah. Subhate and Webier Guitar have the crown in our team, and Swanabe and Yogi Kid Quattro have the crown in the others, and they only have 5 people. That is already a big problem for them. Oh my god, really? Really? Okay, where are the crowns? Blue crowns we need, there they are. There's one somewhere. Thank you very much. Yeah. Ah, seriously? Okay. On my screen, that guy did not hit me. Unbelievable. Sometimes I think that these guys on Playground are completely drunk when they come up with these events. They put us here in mud kickers and they give us like some sort of low ride, and we have to go in water and stuff like this. What on earth are we doing, team? We have a player more and we are losing this thing here? How on earth is that possible? Interesting card choice. Right here. What is this for? Shit. They have crowns, they drive into the water, they go into ghost mode, you cannot take that crown. Brilliant. Brilliant setup, playgrounds. Sure. Get the hell out of there, I mean, seriously. Let's see what's going on here. You need a crown pick here or it's not gonna happen. Those things probably have four-wheel drive by default. And they reach 10 minutes. Wonderful. Yeah, it's very nice. You want a stupid game. Let's see what the next crap is. Flag rush. We have to intercept first. Oh, great. Nice. Let's do a playground. We lose an event and the 2 people of the team already left. So now we have like a guy less instead of a guy more. Yeah, that's a very bad idea. To actually go stand in that circle. But ding ding. Ding ding. Yeah, sure. They had 4 flags, they scored 4 flags. My team decides to go, I don't know what they're deciding to go to do, but great tactics they have here. Maybe tomorrow too. Try again. That guy scored because he took another route. Another guy left. Unbelievable. Freaking believable. So now we have 3 Corvettes buried in the sand. And we need to score 9 flags in 3 minutes or something, because they scored 8 in that time. And they have 5 people to defend, and they will be, of course, around that zone. There we go. With these boats, you can't go through the water. I'm not gonna bother. I really am not gonna bother. We can win a bone shaker with this thing. This thing, in other words. Which is actually a car that works here, instead of those retro muscle or whatever it is that we have to use here. The Bone Shaker is a car that you win here, but as I said, I am totally not gonna bother with this stupid games thing. Not my thing. I'm a racer. I'm not a kid that wants to play games. Over here we had another co-op championship, but this time it has to do with racing, so we will see how we do there. Also there. We first have to find a team, and we can win a Lancia Delta. Another one of those wheel spin only cars, although it has been in online rewards and so on a couple of times. Also this season, if you go online and you look in the rewards, there are some Sagara's Forza edition. You can get that out of the normal Sagaris. The Hoonigan RS 200 if you reach League 5, an Aventador Forza edition. League 15 is the Audi TT RS. It's also wheel spin only, 2010 that is. And the DS3 Racing has been in a seasonal event once. Those are the things that you can win in online season. Online season is 4 weeks. It started last week, so you have 4 weeks to get up there. What are we going to use here? I don't know. I have a couple of these Rally Monster in S1, I think. Yes, but we first need to look for players before you can pick a car. Matchmaking starts. Hopefully we can find some players. Two out of 6 players accepted. That's already good. We don't need more actually. What are we gonna use? That's also a good question. The Escort RS 1800. Bah, why not? Opel Manta also works. This time we're up against AI, but more than likely that will be unbeatable AI this time. I haven't checked, to be honest. But usually that is the case. At least in the latest seasonal events, the AI usually is unbeatable. So you're up with a team of random players. Well, we will see if we have a team. 2 or 3 races, I presume. And we have to beat the bots. We have 5 players here in the blue team. And we start with Hollywood Park Trail. Well, at least they show up with tuned cars this time, which is not always the case with the random players. Sometimes they show up with stock cars. Oh, nice. To be honest, I doubt this is unbeatable AI. Why is there a bot behind me? Oh my. But yeah, they don't score many points, the bots. 400. Totally do not understand things like that. Because these are not unbeatable driver cars, eh? At least I don't think so. The unbeatable driver cars are way more aggressive and they keep up a little bit better than the slot. So there are still people managing to stay behind those bots and not overtake them is something I totally do not understand. Moorhead Rally Trail is the second one. But we have one player less, so the bots can only score 500 points maximum, 550 if they win. And they have 600. They have 6 players, so we can score 650 for the winner and 600 for the rest. So they don't really stand a chance as long as we have 1, 2, 3. We always win. Power it up a bit because our other teammate lost the checkpoint already there. This guy is about to, I think. Just got it. He lost his wing though. Downforce. Yep, that's what you get. Sure. Some nut kickers to go with it, I guess. Yep. Flying from one wall to another and then they get surpassed by one of the AIs. Occasionally use your brakes, people. That might actually help. Here, another one who lost his wing. That will be 2-0, which also means we cannot lose anymore. But you still have to do the third event in these seasonal events, usually. Although we are 2-0 ahead, in worst case scenario we win 2-1, but... It's the best out of 3. So yeah, a 2-0 is a victory normally, but in the seasonal events you have to do all 3 events anyway. So we'll just try to make it 3-0 then, instead of 2-1. White Horse Hill Trail. Oh no, that's actually event 3 out of 5. So there are 5 events in this thing. Oh yeah, this this is one of those famous dirt racing tracks, which is 70% on the asphalt. What are you doing, bud? Get out of my way. Full throttle in every corner. Yay! Why does cars never steer with the keyboard from, but you put the camera from behind? Didn't need to pass him, because we were 2,000 points ahead or whatever. Three 0. Is it over, or do we actually have to do the 5 events? No, we actually have to do the 5 events. Seeing we are fast traveling. Cotswolds Road Rally Trail. Use your brakes, people, seriously. You cannot go with 12 people in one corner. Get out of the way with your butts. What happened? Everybody ramming in the beginning, and now the race is lead by 2 spots. Unbelievable. Instead of using your brakes and get the lead, oh yes, very nice. Funny shit. These bots are actually gonna win. That's what you get if everybody wants to go in the same corner in the first Horizon festival thing there. But yeah, nothing to worry about because 3-2 is the best that the bots can get, and you do not, as far as I know, do not need to win everything. And our friend Chris over here decided to get out of the thing after we had a 3-0 lead. Or the game kicked him, which is very likely, because the servers are as unstable as hell, as is the Xbox app thing. I can make a few videos of that for those people often commenting like in the crew the servers are crap. Well, they're not much better in this game, I can tell you that. You're playing online, you get kicked, you lose 120 points for your ranking, and you get banned for 1 hour for online playing. And you have nothing to do with it, it's just the game kicking you to your desktop. Things like that. Another one that stands still in the middle of the road. My goodness. Get out of the way, Pops. Enough of this. Let's make sure that we win the last race. Six laps? Are they kidding us or what is this? My goodness. What could we win? Lancia Delta? There's a lot of work for Lancia Delta. Did our leading teammate just crash? Probably. Or did he just hit that tree? I think he crashed because we only have 4 people left. Six laps and 5 events to win a Lancia Delta. From 1st to 10th place for our Beetle guy. Nice driving. 4-1 victory. So we are the championship winners, that's for sure. The dirt locker is complete. And the Delta is unlocked. Very nice. Of course, already had one of those in the garage. And already sold 3 or 4, I think. Level 2, with just new players. Let's see, 200, 300, 400. About level 1402, that actually means. And we got another wheel spin. Okay, let's have a look on the map again. This one is completed. That we did as well. That's where we started with. These two as well. Done. That is also done. That is done. And what we haven't, yeah, we did it, but we didn't complete it, is this playground scrap, which I don't bother about. Cars. And a bunch of wheel spins. 5 super wheel spins and 6 normal wheel spins. Let's start with that. That is more or less what we have won. 100,000. 5,000. Another 100,000. A Kia Stinger of all cars. That is a thing that keeps following us in our team. A Ford Anglia. Why not? Why not? And a Cadillac ATS or whatever. You will see what I do with those. 5 super wheel spins. Let's go. Money, money, money. That's always good. Don't really want cars, except it's a 10 million car, but that's not gonna happen, probably. A Fulvia. A super wheel spin, and we won a Lancia Fulvia, which you can buy in the auto shop for 40,000 probably. Some of these prizes. 20,000 bucks. A Ford Capri. Very nice. If it would have been a Forza edition, but it was not. And some more money. Okay. Now cars. Let's first get rid of a few. Let's start with the Kia, which of course we already had, so that can go. Done. The Ford Anglia, which of course we also had. See, we have everything. Basically, whenever we win in these things, you just have to remove. Ford Capri, we also have 2. We also have the Forza edition, by the way. That will also come season 7, I think, somewhere. They're gonna put it in a seasonal or whatever. Well, it's not very clear if they're gonna put it in a seasonal. Might be some other event, or it's related to the new expansion, or something like that. The Lancia Fulvia we already had, of course, so this one can go. What else did we had? The Cadillac. Cadillac, of course. We had the ATS already. Remove. I don't bother putting them in the auction either. That's too much fuss for what it is. The Lancia I might put in the auction because yeah, some people just don't bother doing these things and they will get it. I will do that immediately. They can have it. I don't care anything about these legend or not legend or whatever. Have to go to the festival to do that. Another one of those bright ideas. Auction house, start the auction. And we put that thing just like we got it. We auction the car. $6 to 66,000 you can ask for it if it's stuck, if you don't put a livery or a tune on it or that kind of thing. I don't know what's going on with the deltas. Either it gets sniped instantly or it never gets sold. That's also possible if the market is flooded. I kinda doubt it. Normally it's these cars go for like 20 million. But I don't care less for it, as you can see, I just put them up. What else did we win? That's a good question. How many cars do we have actually? The Lancia we put in the auction. We still have 584. That is, yes. Because we want 2 new cars as well. That's what we need to figure out, how that is, what's the deal with that thing. Where is it? Here's one. The Fairlady Z version Twin Turbo S or whatever, something like that is the full name. Over here in Europe it's just called a 300ZX. But that is a new car. Oh, that's actually what it says. 300ZX. Only in this game they call it Fairlady Z version S Twin Turbo, which probably will be something that they called it. Now, the Regalia Quartz. What is the Regalia Quartz? Is the brand actually. We're gonna sit in that thing and gonna have a look what is going on with this car. In Forza Horizon 3 it was a closed version, I think, if I'm not mistaken. This time it is a convertible version, but it also has a trophy truck version of it, and more than likely that thing will be here. Yeah, there it is. So we have to go unlock all these perks here to get to that thing. Let's see. We'll try to find the shortest route and see what's the minimum. Probably 29 or something, I think. We have to go with at least one of these trees. Let's see, that's 5 and 5. No, we have to go this way. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 2 of 3. That's 9 and 5 for of this one. Is 14, and this thing costs 99. So 113 of these things you're gonna have to spend. But while I'm doing this, I will just unlock everything here. As you can see, I was at the maximum again. You just drive around and you get like a bunch of skill tests every freaking day. So at the end of the day, I'm usually at 999. And we're gonna wheel spin first. And we win a Hyundai. And another wheel spin for some reason. Because we get everything double. VIP probably. Normally a full mastery tree is about 100 points. But of course if there's a car in it, then it's going to be 200, because the car itself is going to be 99. First we get a wheel spin. 160,000. And then the car itself, the Quartz Regalia D, Type D or something like that. So we go back to cars. And then we should have under Quartz have another one. There it is. The trophy truck version of it. So that's how you get your hands on it. It's in the mastery tree of the normal Regalia. And this is an utterly... I mean, look at this. If they allow this thing in online racing or team adventure or something, then it's gonna be mayhem. That's pretty obvious. Look at this thing. My God. Well, you would think that this thing smashes everything, but not really. Actually slows down on these little fences and stuff like that. Trees is kind of okay. Pretty much smashes the trees, but it gets slowed down by the little fences here. I'm assuming you can drive through the rivers here with this thing. Yeah, if that is the case, then we have an even bigger problem if they allow this in, online, because then everybody's going to use that to do the free roams in cross the river or cross even the lake if that's possible, which very likely might be, seeing it's so high on the there's only one way to find out. We're going to test that. Very simple. Normally this thing should reset. You can only cross the lake if it is winter time. But with this thing you never know. Oh yeah, it actually drowns. So it does reset. But does it also reset on this river? Yeah, apparently it does. Although there is a sandbank here somewhere. You can actually cross this river. Might depend on the season, I don't know. And here. It's close to the bridge. I think it's here somewhere. For those who don't know that yet, for free roams and such, you have that bridge there. It's not that far from the bridge, but you can cross it here. And this goes with every car, not only with this thing. And sometimes that is a bit handy in free roam. Everything done. We have the normal regalia. We have this ugly thing. We have the new Nissan Fairlady Z twin turbo. And we have a Lancia Delta somewhere on the auction house, which has been sold for 66,000 immediately bought out. While we were doing this, that's how it goes. So they're still sniping that thing, although it is not that rare. You could win it several times. So that will be it for seasonals. Now there is also, of course, a Forzathon going on. What is it this day? Weekly challenge: own and drive the 1993 Jaguar XJ220. We have to win 3 dirt trials in that thing. We have to drive the thing for 20 miles. And we need 220 miles per hour, which is about 300 kilometers an hour, I think, in that thing, for the 4 chapters of the weekly challenge. And the dailies are done. Forzathon shop. We have the 1963 Volkswagen Type 2 Deluxe Forza Edition, which is been available from Wheelspins already. We have a couple of suits which we already own, and we have the 1984 Honda Civic CRX Mugen, which already has been in the Sportathon, or it was even a car pass car, I think. That would be the first. They're just gonna give every car to that would not be possible. Would it? Car pass cars. Let's have a look. We had some Hondas here and there. Oh no, it was the Civic RS. So that Mugen, that CRX there, that already was in the Forzathon shop before, it just returns. So also there we do not have to worry about. That was it for this stream. Seasonal events, we got what we needed. The only thing we didn't win yet was the Bone Shaker. But yeah, I already have one, so I'm not that bothered about it. And in case somebody of the team needs help later tonight, we will get it anyway to complete that last playground thing there. We'll see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.